funniest way your dog has protected your house. My husky Max is an escape artist extraordinaire. I've spent thousands on locks, cameras, reinforced gates, motion sensors, smart alarms. Nothing works. This dog can break out of anything. He's like Houdini with fur and absolutely zero brain cells. Last week alone, he escaped 4 times just to visit the neighbor's cat. Yesterday, I'm at Target buying even more security equipment when my neighbor calls frantically. There's a guy trying to break into your house and your dog is helping him, I think. I drop my cart full of padlocks and rush home to find the most absolutely ridiculous scene I've ever witnessed in my entire life. There's this burglar dressed in all black trying to pry open my back door with a crowbar. Max has escaped through his usual loose fence board spot and is standing right next to the guy, tail wagging like he just met his new best friend. But here's the thing. Max thinks they're playing the exact same game, breaking and entering for fun. Every single tool the burglar uses, Max immediately grabs it and runs away like it's the world's best game of fetch. The guy pries at the door, Max steals the crowbar and starts prancing around. Guy pulls out a screwdriver, Max takes that too and starts doing victory zoomies around the yard. Give that back, you stupid dog! The burglar is literally chasing my 70-pound husky around my backyard like it's a cartoon. Max is having the absolute time of his life. He's doing his signature play bow, bouncing around with the crowbar clenched in his mouth like it's the world's greatest stick. His tail is going so fast it's basically a helicopter blade. The burglar tries a completely different approach. He gets out a hammer from his little bag of crime tools. Max immediately sits and tilts his head with those classic confused husky eyes like, "Ooh, what's this exciting new toy?" Guy raises the hammer to swing at the door handle. Max jumps up and catches the hammer mid-swing in his mouth like he's playing the world's most dangerous game of catch. Now they're having a literal tug of war over a hammer in my backyard at 3 in the afternoon. "Let go, you absolute psycho dog," the burglar yells, red-faced. Max thinks this is the best game ever invented by humans. He's making those happy, husky singing and howling noises while pulling on the hammer. His whole body is wiggling with pure excitement. The burglar tries to use his backup tools. Max has somehow turned this entire crime into a collection game. Every time the guy reaches for something new, Max grabs it first like he's playing keep away. Pliers, Max's now. Flashlight, also Max's property. Wire cutters, Max is treating them like a chew toy. The guy's entire bag of professional burglar tools, Max has dumped it out and is now guarding it like precious dragon treasure. The burglar is getting increasingly desperate. "Come on, dog, I just need one tool. Just one." Max tilts his head and wags harder, like he's saying, "This is so much fun. What game are we playing next?" By the time I call the cops and they actually arrive, the burglar is sitting on my patio furniture looking completely defeated and utterly exhausted. Max is proudly arranged in front of his massive collection of toys. Every single one of the guy's tools laid out in a perfect organized line like he's showing off. He's panting happily like he just won the world championship of fetch and wants everyone to admire his prizes. The officer looks at the scene, looks at the defeated burglar, looks at Max with his tool collection and goes, "Sir, did you just get completely robbed by a dog?" The burglar throws his hands up in total surrender. "I don't even know what happened anymore. I came here to steal a TV and ended up playing tug of war for 2 solid hours with a furry maniac." Max barks once cheerfully and picks up the crowbar again, tail still wagging frantically. He drops it right at the officer's feet like he's trying to recruit him for round 2 of the fun games. The officer shakes his head in disbelief. "Ma'am, this is either the absolute worst guard dog I've ever seen or the most effective security system in the entire city. Best accidental security system ever. A husky who thinks breaking and entering is just a really fun group activity that humans are finally letting him participate in for once." The funniest part? When I checked my security cameras later, I realized Max had been watching this guy scope out my house for 20 minutes before he made his move. The little genius was just waiting for the perfect moment to turn grand theft into playtime. He's basically a furry undercover cop with the attention span of a goldfish and the strategic mind of a chess master who only knows how to play fetch.